Hey traders, it's Nolan from Trade and Train. Okay, new week. Just have a quick look at the news that we got coming up. Really a quiet news week actually compared to normal weeks. And notice today we've got USD, US bank holiday, Canadian bank holiday. So today could be a very quiet day before we see any real action. But altogether, not much high priority news whatsoever. But let's have a look at the charts. We've just sent out our watch list to our members. As you can, if I drag it down, you can see quite a detailed report breaking down dollar index. We've got euro dollar as well. We've got dollar yen, dollar CAD, Kiwi dollar, Aussie yen, gold, the S&P. So quite a detailed report which we send out to our traders every Monday, start of the week, let them know what we're looking at. So we are bullish the dollar. September bullish engulfing candle here. Look, as you can see, rejecting trend line support. So let's just go to the dollar index chart on the monthly. This is the engulfing buy bar, which we talked about, or which we talk about in the watch list. Let's just zoom out a little bit. You can actually see a trend line here. Look, if we connect from here, we touch there, we bounce here, and that's where we get our engulfing bar. But also, let's just remove that for a second. There's actually a horizontal as well. If I draw, yeah, it's about there. We've got, you can see resistance, resistance, support, support here, look, and support again, could well be. This time of the year in October is normally a bullish period for USD. So we've had that engulfing buyer bar there on the monthly, and we're seeing price pull back, which is, it's fine. There's actually a trading strategy where you would actually, if you had an engulfing buyer bar, we actually place a buy limit 50% of the candle. So you do something like this. I'm not saying do that, but you'd place a buy limit 50% down, stop loss above, assuming that buying momentum is going to continue. So to see some pullback is quite normal. When you look at the daily chart, you actually see that there is a change of cycle. You can see that price was moving quite impulsively down to the down to the downside. Then it slowed down, and then we started to see this push up, this correction, strong push up, and looking at this as another correction. So on this daily chart, it's an uptrend now. So can we break out? We need to see a breakout of this trend line here. Okay, we need to see that, start to see that push. I don't know whether we'll see it today. Like I say, we've got the US bank holiday, but yeah, so we're looking for that push to the upside. We're looking for that change of cycle, and that is across, all the dollar pairs. We're looking for, apart from dollar yen actually, but most of the other dollar pairs, we're looking for that dollar strength to come through. So look at Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar is at trend line resistance, as you can see. So we're looking for that rejection from there. It's rejecting so far, but want to see. Let's have a look. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Have we had a break of the 1 hour trend line? Maybe, maybe not. No, not yet. We're still kind of within that trend. So we still need to see that break down even further, but it's in a nice area to reverse. Something like that. Let's just look at our watch list. Let's just pull it down again. Giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of our watch list. So we've got euro. Obviously, we're looking for a bullish dollar, so we're looking to short euro. On euro, there is this ascending, it could be a corrective pattern. We're looking at it that way. Let's go on to the 4 hour. You can actually see it here. Something like that. And like this as well. So potentially a bullish corrective pattern, sorry, a bearish corrective pattern. After this move down here, we've had this big move all the way up from this height here, all the way down to here. So this could just be a correction of this impulse, and we are looking for price to then break to the downside in line with that bullish USD that we're looking for. So no, nothing yet to confirm. No price action yet to confirm our bias. So, don't go short in Euro USD quite yet. We need to see, preferably, you can look to short from the top here if you get a setup, but ideally, wait for the breakout, small correction, and then look to short it. Okay. We're waiting for something like that to happen. So don't go short in, dollar or short in euro dollar just yet. Maybe wait for a little bit more confirmation. And I don't think we'll be taking any trades today anyway. Not with we're not really seeing much in the line of price action with that dollar US market. Sorry, not around today due to those bank holidays. But certainly looking for euro short. It's just a case of if we get the right setup or not. Let's have a look at dollar CAD. Well, dollar CAD, very weak. This could possibly come down back into 1.3 down here, potentially, before we start to see a reversal. Let me just draw a little ray line in for you there. So that's about that 1.3. You can see price came down and then buyers started coming in. So it could push down into that level again, and I'll be looking for the same thing to happen, for history to kind of repeat itself, buyers to come in again at this 1.3 level. So, if you start to see at the end of, you start to see price coming into this level, you can wait for a 4-hourly bullish engulfing bar maybe, or you can even look at the end of the day, look for something like this, look for an excuse to buy. And that'd be a nice area to get long from, or you can just play it safe. You can wait for this high to be broken here, and wait for basically for something like this. So impulse making a new high, looking for a higher low, retesting this zone here, and then look to go long. So dollar CAD, although not really setting up at the moment, it's almost like a game of chess. We're like looking a couple of moves ahead. So potentially 1.3 could be an area to buy from. Alternatively, a break of this high and a higher low would be nice as well. So another chart we're interested in, which is not US dollar related, is Aussie yen. Where are we? Here we are. So this is what we're looking at. We've got, you can see prices in this nice uptrend here. You can even draw a trend line. We've broken that trend line quite convincingly. We're pulling back now. Now price, we could see price pulling back into this zone here, around about 76.8, where we've seen it as previous resistance a couple of times. So we could see price pull back into there, and we might see sellers come in again. Otherwise, we're looking for a break of this CTL. It stands for counter trend line, and then we'd look to get in after that. So potential for this to do something like this. Final target down here. We might see that, or we don't know. We might not see this zone tested. We might just see this breakout, look for a little correction, look to get short as your first target, this previous low here. Second target is right about, it's down into these lows here, about 73. So we've got our eyes on that as well. We've got our eyes on gold too. Let's have a look at gold for you. Gold in this, gold had a big move over the summer, as you can see, came all the way up to this 2000, and I forgot what the high was, 2075, which was, all-time high for gold. So that was over the summer, and now we see this as a correction of that move. So potentially, eventually we are looking for this to break out to the upside, but before then, this could have another move down, test the bottom of the corrective structure before that push to the upside. So if this does push all the way down here, test the bottom of the corrective structure, you could look to buy from here, and it could be potentially a great entry into the market, anticipating that bigger move to the upside. But we're looking for short-term movement down in line with this correction. But you know what? If we're wrong and this breaks out, we'll look for a small correction, and then we'll look to get long then. So, you know, we're open either way. We have a bias, but, you know, we'll be led by what happens with price action. But our thoughts are at the moment that we might see this have another push to the downside before we see that big move to the upside. One more chart to look at, S&P looking really nice for longs, but looking for that pullback first. We can see an inverse head and shoulder pattern going on. Inverse head and shoulder pattern is a reversal pattern from a down move, downtrend into an uptrend. So we've seen that down move here, and we've seen a price pull up to the upside. So how we trade an inverse head and shoulders and a head and shoulders is we look for price to break through the neckline, which it has done, and then we look for price to pull back and retest that neckline and reject. So don't go buying right now. If you're interested in going long on the S&P, I'd look for that pullback into the neckline and then a resumption of buyers coming into the market. So that's a little look at some of the charts on our watch list. Hope you enjoyed that. So we're very much looking for dollar buys, but we haven't got the setups quite yet. You know, this is why it's important to wait for price action to confirm what you're thinking before you enter into the trade. And then if you're wrong, you don't get the price action, you're not in the trade, and you don't lose any money, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed that. We've got a masterclass coming up this Thursday, a free online trading masterclass, Thursday, 6 p.m. Totally free, like I say, so I'll put the link in the description underneath this video. So please feel free to register, and you get some valuable free trading information out of that. Please make sure you're subscribed to all of our YouTube videos. That'd be fantastic, so you get them straight to your inbox when they come out. But otherwise, guys, we'll see you tomorrow with another video, and have a great trading week. So from me, Nolan, and the Trade and Train team, we'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.